because I am one step closer to being monetized, right? So I am not going to jeopardize all the efforts and all my sweats because I collaborated with someone on the shorts that gave me highest 20k views and maybe 10 to 15, 25 subscribers. The subscribers have already subscribed, so I don't need the shorts again. As I'm not, guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of tuning in, do well to subscribe, like, and share this video. On today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I got my first 1k subscribers and 4,000 watch hour. Yay! Yes, YouTube actually sent me a congratulatory message on my email and inviting me to sign up on YPB. I'm super excited because this is a great I don't know which word to use for it, but I am so super grateful because this journey I took it seriously last 2 weeks, right? And today, day before yesterday, I was invited, right? I was invited for the YPP YouTube partnership program, and today again they reminded me again to please sign up. But then I'm not signing up yet because I haven't gotten my things ready and all that. But then by next week or so I'm going to be signing up. Yeah, that is when my documents will be ready. So if you're watching this video now, right now, I want you to don't do the mistake that I did, right? Keep your things ready so that once you get your invitation and you are ready to go, you sign up immediately, right? It is one thing to work so hard towards achieving this YouTube partnership program invite. It's another thing to be ready for it, right? Most of the times we are just about work towards getting this monetization thing done, but at the end of the day we find out that we are not even prepared for it before it comes, right? So one thing that actually helped me to get this my monetization as quick as possible is live streaming. I know a lot of people will come and say that I have had it a quite number of times where people come out to say that where you get your subscribers from actually counts. Yes, I believe that where you get your subscribers from actually counts. But if you are someone like me that is into long form videos, right, getting subscribers from live stream shouldn't be a problem with you, right? I think live streaming is even longer than normal long form videos, right? Yeah, so, and people also say that because before now people normally use shorts excuse me, shorts to get their first 1k subscribers, right? Yes, but now YouTube has actually provided several means to make it possible for you and me to reach the threshold of monetization through screen sharing, screencasting, live streaming, and so many other things. Collaboration, right? There are so many ways that you can get more subscribers and more views right now on YouTube. Collaboration is whereby you you create your content, then share your link with a bigger creator, or you invite them for them to, if they now accept that invitation, right, to collaborate with you, that particular content will be shared on their page, which helps their viewers to view your content, and their viewers that are actually interested in what you did will subscribe, you see. Then there is another form which is screencasting, whereby you record a particular video, or you share a particular video and You don't have to show your face, or maybe even if you want to share your own video, right? You don't have to stand there for maybe the 2 hours, 1 hour, or for 5 minutes that you're going to be live streaming, right? You just record it, keep it, and screen share. Then another one, I think screencasting is for iPhone, while screen sharing is for Android. I don't know, but that's how I'm seeing it on my phone. I'm not seeing screen sharing on my iPhone, and then I'm not seeing, okay, yes, screen sharing is for iPhone, while screencasting is for Android. That's how I saw it on my phone. So these are the three major ways which YouTube has actually provided means for small creators to reach their threshold, right? YouTube is really trying. And another one is live streaming. So many people don't know this again, but I have studied this time without number, and I have studied channels that actually live stream. I know a woman that started YouTube last 2 months. Today she is at 80 something or close to 90 subscribers, and nothing less than 145, 150, 190 something views on each live streaming. What does she do? She live stream every day. She live stream every day for 1 hour, 30 minutes or more than, but not up to 2 hours, right? She live streams every day. Someone that started last 2 months, she's already monetized and all that. So live streaming actually helps you to get subscribers, one, get views, increases your watch out. If you are getting maybe why on your long form video you're having like 7K views, if you actually have that 7K views on your live streaming, it is going to be ×2 of whatever watch hour that your long form video is going to be giving you. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but this is how I understood it. Your watch hour on live streaming is actually bigger than whichever watch hour you are going to be getting from long form videos. For people who are interested in shorts, like creating shorts, I don't know, shorts drains me. You get? I've tried it. I've tried creating shorts several times. There's another option that you can grow with on YouTube, but I don't advise anybody to use that option right now because it is actually risky collaboration. Right, I went back to my short and I have deleted every collaboratory videos I did with anybody. Okay, what is going to happen when that person that you collaborated with, the video you collaborated with, is taken down? Once it's taken down, it's going to actually also affect your own video, right, or your own channel. So I'm not going to take that risk right now. Immediately I got my invite to monetization, I went back to delete every, because I've been postponing to do that. I went back to clean up all the short I collaborated, everybody I collaborated with, because I am one step closer to being monetized, right? So I am not going to jeopardize all the efforts and all my sweats because I collaborated with someone on the shorts that gave me highest 20K views and maybe 10 to 15, 25 subscribers. The subscribers have already subscribed, so I don't need the shorts again, as I'm not monetizing with shorts, right? So you are going to be choosing yours. It's either you'd be using shorts. You can, if you want to use shorts, I've said it before, don't collaborate. The thing you can do is that you can use the sound, okay, and create your own short so that it will help you. Whatever view is collaboration is going to give you, that sound is actually going to give you to you too, right? Then if you don't feel like, you can still collaborate, right? When you are closer to monetization, or maybe you have reached a certain number of subscribers, you can delete. You can use screencasting, you can use screen sharing, you can use what's it called again, live streaming, and collaboration is the collaboration I'm talking about right now is the one that you ask a bigger content creator to actually share your link, or you invite them over, you know, so that your content will show on their channel, right? If you want me to do a video of that, you tell me. So these are the few steps that I have tried, but the one that worked for me are these three that I'm going to mention now: screencasting, screen recording, and direct live streaming. So you're going to be telling me in the comment section which one you're going to be trying, right? And which one you're doing that is working for you. With that being said, thank you again for watching, and bye.